How food aromas influence your appetite and eating behavior. Aromas rising from a hot meal can immediately trigger our appetite and cravings for certain foods. Food-related aromas also spur a host of pre-ingestive physiological preparations within our body, including salivation, gastric secretion, and the release of insulin and other appetite-regulating peptides and hormones. When we stop to notice, it becomes clear that aromas have a strong influence on our desire to eat. But exactly how do food-related aromas impact appetite, cravings, and consumption at neurological, psychological, and physiological levels? In this video we will explore how aroma influences interact and sometimes compete with other factors that determine when, what, and how much we ultimately end up eating. The power of food aromas. The incredible power that food aromas have to stimulate appetite and cravings starts with the nose. Olfactory receptor cells in the nasal epithelium detect food-related volatile molecules. Signals are transmitted from the olfactory bulbs to several key areas of the limbic system, part of the brain involved in emotion, reward, memory, and feeding behaviors. The limbic system, in particular, links food aromas with feelings of reward and motivation to consume foods. Brain imaging studies show activation in limbic regions like the amygdala and hippocampus in response to food-associated cues. This helps explain why merely getting a whiff of popcorn at the movies can stir up an intense craving to eat it. Psychological effects of food aromas. In addition to the direct neurological effects, food aromas can also influence appetite and eating behaviors through learned associations and unconscious cues. When an aroma is experienced along with the flavor of a food, we develop conditioned flavor preferences. For example, smelling strawberries while eating sweet, juicy strawberries causes us to associate that aroma with a pleasant taste. Research has also shown that food aromas elicit sensory-specific appetite. Exposure to an aroma enhances cravings and appetite specifically for foods with similar sensory qualities. Physiological effects of food aromas. Beyond brain pathways and psychology, food aromas also stimulate a range of pre-ingestive physiological responses that prepare the body for eating. When appetizing food aromas are detected, cephalic phase responses, conditioned anticipatory physiological responses to food cues, are triggered, priming digestion even before food enters the mouth. Exposure to the smell of roasted meat, for example, can induce increased salivation, gastric acid secretion, and the release of insulin and other digestive enzymes. Aromas certainly do not provide metabolic nutrients, but they are capable of inducing pronounced physiological changes as the body and brain anticipate eating based on learned associations with those food smells. Fully appreciating the power of food aromas to stimulate appetite and cravings has several useful applications for promoting healthy eating habits and weight management. For some individuals, appetizing food aromas in the environment can prime overeating even in the absence of hunger. Those trying to manage their weight should be aware of personal susceptibility to food cues and may benefit from limiting exposure to aroma triggers. On the flip side, aromas could potentially be leveraged in a controlled way to help undernourished individuals struggling with appetite, stimulate food intake and gain weight in a healthy manner. Understanding how food aromas subconsciously stimulate appetite gives us power over this influence. Weight loss seekers can use strategies like avoiding aroma triggers to prevent overeating. Eureka Wellness offers a customized weight loss program in Singapore that combines aroma awareness, diet changes, counseling, and more. If you feel frustrated with poor weight loss results and desire a healthy and holistic weight loss program, engage the service of Eureka Wellness today.